Hey everybody, Jack Boyles with Steam Engines USA, and a lot of you have been interested in this closet remodel that I did for my wife. We actually did it together, but I was just going to share a little bit of what I did here in case that's something that you would like to do, or as a guy out there, if you want to do this for your wife, she will absolutely love it. I've had a lot of really good feedback from this. So basically, this was a fourth bedroom that we had. One of my daughters was using this room. My other daughter, Lauren, hey Lauren, and hey Natalie, she got married, moved out, and so we had this room. My other daughter switched rooms. So then it was like, well, what are we gonna do with this space? So we thought about lots of things. However, what my wife really needed was a very functional place to keep all of her clothing. And as you can see, you know, ladies out there, I mean, they love clothes, shoes, boots, all kinds of stuff. But then you run into a place where do I keep it? And you got summer, weather, winter, formal, casual, you know, pants, dress pants, long dresses. And so this is what we come up with. So what we did is we took the existing closet space, and this is all formal dresses, like, you know, the nice stuff, weddings, proms, you name it, night out on a town, black tie, whatever, you know, just the really nice formal gowns. We put that in this space, and several years ago, I took out the old closet doors and put in these mirrors. And the cool thing is, you know, it's full length mirror. It's great for if you're getting ready in the morning each day. It's just very functional. So we went with functionality in that aspect. The next thing was trying to find something out there that supported all these clothes. And in the master bedroom of this house, I've actually installed it 3 times. So you had the original installation of the closet that fell off the wall due to clothing, and it wasn't all these clothes. I mean, there was some clothes in there, but it just wasn't built to support the weight. So we redid it. A couple months later, that fell off the wall, and when it fell off the wall, it just ripped sheetrock, pulled right out of the studs. It was just wasn't working. So I was looking out, you know, Lowe's, Home Depot, online, Amazon, all these places. I saw all these like kits and things that you could buy to create a closet system. But even then, if you look at the fine print, I mean, it holds 50 pounds, 70 pounds. I'm like, this is just not gonna work. So I come up with the Boyles method. And I think everybody likes my method best. And it's not even my method. It's just, I wanted what is gonna work. And you could probably do chin-ups off of these bars in here. I mean, you can imagine this is several hundred pounds of clothing. So I'll kind of show you up close what that looks like. So initially, and I'll move these clothes out of the way, I got 5/8 inch thick sheet of plywood, and I run them on the bottom half. Let me zoom out. On the bottom half of the wall where this rack system's gonna be, and at the very tip top up near the ceiling. So these sheets, I think, were 92 inches. So 92 inches across, and they are 2 feet, 24 inches. So each one of them. And so what I did, and there's a couple of reasons why I did it this way. It's very important to understand. Every single stud on this wall has 4 3-inch screws, and these are decking screws, very strong tolerance, you know, short of like stainless steel or anchor bolt or something. But those 3-inch screws, and you can see right here, I've kind of painted over them. I don't know if you can see that. I'll turn. Right here's one, 2, 3, and then there's one back there, 4. So every stud, so there's 4. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 4, there's 28 screws in that lower level holding the plywood on the wall. 28 screws up here, This one's a little bit longer. There's probably closer to 30, 32, 36 screws holding that sheet. These are the shorter sections. This over here in the corner, it is, I don't know what it would be, but so you firmly and just basically you're securing this plywood to the house. It is pretty much a part of this structure of this home, this plywood. So now I can do and space out the clothing shelving system, clothing racks. I can space that out wherever I need it, however I want it. And I don't need a stud because this is permanently affixed to that wall. Now I can go in, you know, technically I can take it off. I can undo all this. I can get out my power drill and back all those screws out and take that plywood off the wall, and this can be a closet again. So that's another benefit. So then I measured all my shelving, and I went with this, these are 12-inch shelves, and it has the sliding feature on the front. Like some of this stuff, the webbing in this metal actually just wraps around and comes down the front face of this. I did not want that. This type of shelf costs just a little bit more, but it basically allows the clothes to slide back and forth. So I got this shelving, and then I bought these metal brackets, and there's a metal top rail. This rail, I don't know if you can see it, but it runs all the way across the wall, completely from one end to the other. Then there's a solid steel. This is a steel metal bracket. It is, this top rail is attached to the wall, multiple screws all the way across. And these are 2-inch screws. When you are putting the screws in, also remember that the screw head, some screws, about that much of the end of the screw will be smooth. And it's meant just to secure things, to when you're screwing like two pieces of wood together, it's just pulling the outside board into the secondary board. These screw threads, these decking screws, have screws all the way, the screw thread all the way to the end of the head. And the reason for that is the 5/8 inch thick of this plywood, I have screw threads in this and in the studs, if that makes sense. And then in places where there's not a stud, it's just the thickness, this 5/8 inch thickness is what's holding that top rail on. Same thing with these brackets. They are screwed into this metal, basically, or this wooden plate, if you will. So now once that has been, attached to the wall, I spaced them out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you can see in there. I have 5 of those brackets attached to my wooden plate. Then I have my shelving hangers, which are these little triangular things. I don't know if you can see that. These triangular brackets. And then I also did a reinforcement with these angles. These really don't hold a whole lot of weight. These, there you go, these little angle brackets. But I did put those on there just for some extra stability on the ends. So once that was all in place, I had to take it down, paint all the walls so it blends in with this room. So I painted it all to match. And then it's pretty much just a matter of measuring your dimensions. So like this one shelf and the bottom shelf, they go all the way to the wall. This shelf system over here goes all the way to the wall. And then the one across the back, it was strategically placed that way to hang like the dresses, longer hanging clothes, not our formal stuff that's in the main closet, or the mirror closet, but all other things. So then Susan got really cool. She found a lot of these things on Amazon, IKEA furniture, different places, but she found this shoe rack system. She's actually bought some more of these that we're gonna put over here, and these are stackable. And then the neat thing is it's just a door. It's plastic. You can take shoes out, put them in, and it keeps them all in a nice place. Over here, she actually bought these really cool drawers with compartments to organize makeup and stuff. I put that together. Then the top, we've ordered a glass, bevel glass, 1/4 inch glass that's going to go on top of this. Again, if she's in here doing makeup and stuff like that, you know, makeup dropping, falling on a white top, it'll ruin it over a period of time. You just can't clean. Some things you just can't clean. So this way we'll have a glass top on that, and it'll protect it. It'll last. So then I guess to top this off with all the organizers, like every single drawer has an organizer in it. She got this really nice chair. It fits the space. It's comfy. It's padded. Great for vanity. And then these mirrors, they actually, you can plug your cell phones into them. This one is really cool. She found out it is rechargeable. And let's see, I can't remember how this thing goes. I think you touch and hold. Oh yeah, you touch it, it changes off, on, and then the different